It's your boy D Fly. We back with more videos. Today we're gonna talk about Charles Walker, false prophet Charles Walker. So I met Charles Walker through Prayze. Prayze is a false prophet too. When I became cool with Charles Walker, he called me on the phone and he introduced himself to me, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna be a great gospel rapper. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. You're gonna go up levels. You're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Your subscribers gonna go. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that." And he was like talking a whole lot of game, telling me how good my music is, and he's just trying to be my friend. And then he was trying to prophesy to me, and I know he just wanted money. So he was trying to prophesy to me, and he was telling me like things like, do you hear the rabbits? And I'm like, what? I'm like, it was all the Lord telling me this, the Lord telling me that. Do you hear bees? Do you hear? Because I hear it. And I'm like, what? I was like, bro, I said, I don't hear nothing. And he goes, oh, you don't hear the rabbits? You don't hear them? You don't hear the birds chirping? And I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I said, no, I don't hear no rabbits, no birds. Yo. And basically, my homeboy explained to me what he was trying to do. He was trying to get me to, like, come in agreement with him. By, like, let's say if I would have believed the lie and be like, oh, yeah, I hear birds. You know what I'm saying? Like, that demon that was on Charles Walker would have came on me. So I'm glad I was like, nah, bro, I don't hear nothing. Like, are you good? You good? What are you talking about? And the Lord told me this. The Lord told, say if I would have come in agreement and believe what he was saying, that spirit would have came on me. So you got to be careful, y'all. So I was telling him like, nah, bro, I don't hear that. What are you talking about? What are you saying? And then the Lord told me you're gonna be marrying this girl. And I was like, what? And I was thinking that part was true, but it wasn't. And he kept going. He kept saying this and that. Oh, your music gonna go, your levels, your subscribers gonna go up, your views gonna go crazy. And he kept saying cult following. You're gonna have a cult following, a big followership. Your views gonna go crazy. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm about to get off the phone with this fool. So when he done prophesy to me, he done asked me for money. I was like, oh, so this what you about? He said, hey, brother, I'm low on rent. Can you bless me? And then I my dumb behind sent him $20. You know, I be feeling bad for people. And then after that, he kept asking me for money and money. Every time he'll call me, hey, can you bless me? I have rent due. I'm like, bro, I'm not sending you no money. Click, bang the phone. 2 weeks later, he'll call me back. Hey, and then now he want to prophesy. Oh, the Lord told me, and when he done with the little fake prophesy, hey, can you bless me? Can you bless me with some money? I gotta pay my rent. I said, nah, bro, get out of here. Like, I ain't paying you nothing. And then, so that's around the time when, I came cool with Camille. And so he started using Camille to you know, get closer to me so he could become more friends with me and stuff like that. And I already knew what he was doing. So and then him and Prayze was it got to the point where him and Prayze noticed that he was using him for clout. So Prayze stopped hanging out with Charles Walker because he knew Charles Walker wanted his subscribers and wanted clout from him. And to the point where when we used to do Zoom classes with Charles Walker, he used to do Zoom class with Prayze, and Charles Walker used to talk over Prayze, and Prayze used to get mad because how you on Prayze platform, his Zoom, all his subscribers that's coming into the Zoom, and Charles Walker then stole all his followers, so they went and go subscribe to his channel. And Prayze got angry because Charles Walker didn't let him talk. Every time Charles Walker cutting him off, and then he'll take over the show, and you can see it in Prayze's face, he was mad. But so basically Charles Walker, he was just stealing people's followers. He'll fake prophesy, and then they go subscribe to his channel and stuff like that. And he's all about money. So basically he was using Prayze from the jump. And Mac Prayze didn't know until later on. That boy been using Mac Prayze. Charles Walker been using Mac Prayze. But so it got to the point where everybody stopped going over there with Mac for a few, and they was all over with Charles Walker on his page, and they was all up in the Zooms. So Charles Walker used to have some Zoom class called prophetic training. Charles Walker used to have people in there, and he used to tell them to prophesy and just say anything the Lord say to say. You know what I'm saying? Just say anything, trying to get people to false prophesy. So he had some girl up there, and the girl was he was telling the girl to say something, and the girl was making up lies. And it's like, yeah, keep going, that's how you prophesy. You gotta just keep going. What else? Oh, I see you're gonna have a baby. I see you're gonna do this. I see you're gonna do that. So he was training people to become false prophets. And Camille was up in there, and he was training Camille how to be a false prophet. And everybody in the Zoom class, I was in the Zoom class, but then my homeboy warned me about it, and I stopped going on the Zoom class. Cause I was like, I don't want to be around these folks. I already see what they doing. They false prophesying. I ain't with none of that. So I stopped hanging around Camille and stopped talking to Charles. And I completely got off of that stuff. And Camille kept going. So, and they used to post the lives on YouTube. So if you go to Charles Walker page, you can see all his lives, his Zoom lives. And you'll see I stopped going on there because I already knew he was a false prophet. I was like, I ain't getting back on this stuff. So he was trying to teach the girl how to false prophesy. So they got to the point where he started saying to people who they're gonna marry. And he told Camille Hendricks, I remember that day, bro. He told Camille Hendricks, you're gonna marry Sean. The Lord said this, the Lord said that. And he's lying. God didn't say none of that. God did not tell Camille that she was supposed to marry Sean. She let a false prophet tell her who to marry. So Charles Walker told her to marry Sean. That's Jalen Wilson's friend. On YouTube, you can look up Jalen Wilson. So she let this false prophet tell her who to marry. Then there's another girl. Charles Walker told her to marry this person. She didn't like the boy. She claimed the boy not her type. So, cause I ain't gonna front. She needs to just come out and say it. The boy was chopped cheese, like not her type, ugly, like. So she was scared to tell him because she didn't want to hurt the boy's feelings. So, the girl wants to talk to me, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm definitely good. You're not my type. So, Camille wanted to talk to me too. Camille thought I was handsome and stuff, but then she got angry because she's like, oh, all D-Fly want is IG models. And I'm like, nah, because Camille, you're not my type. So then he didn't really try to tell me who I was gonna marry. He just kept telling other people who they gonna marry. So Camille was like, oh, I feel like the Lord's telling me you're going to marry this person. I said, no, I'm not. Stop lying, Camille. Get off my line. Boom, bang the phone. I banged the phone on Camille. It got to the point where Charles Walker, he knew he couldn't use Camille no more to get close to me. Because that's what Charles Walker wanted. He wanted Camille to use Camille to get to me because he knew I wasn't jacking him no more because I found out he was a false prophet. And I warned Camille. I said, Camille, this guy is a false prophet. Stop hanging out with him. Stop talking to him. This girl gonna go and tell me, oh, we could just pray for him. I was like, Camille, get off my phone. Bang. I banged the phone on Camille. So, so she wanna call up my other homeboy. D hasn't been talking to me. How's he been? And she been telling people my business and stuff. And that's why I stopped talking to her. She talked too much. So, So Charles Walker couldn't use her no more to get to me. So Charles Walker, he just went back to false prophesying, lying on YouTube, and I stopped talking to both of them, Camille and Charles and Mac Prayze. I don't talk to Mac Prayze no more. I forgive them. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. You want to be a false prophet? That's you. You gonna have to deal with that on Judgment Day with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. But yeah, this is basically the Charles Walker whole. This is like the whole situation with Charles Walker and stuff like that, like, and how he tried to use Camille to get close to me because he knew I wasn't trying to talk to him because he's weird. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, he talk weird. He got a slang. He got a twang to his voice, sound a little fruity and stuff. So I was like, I didn't want to talk to him. Like, but yeah. So I stopped talking to them and stuff, and that was about it. And then he stopped calling me because I blocked him. I blocked his number. I blocked Charles Walker's number and stuff like that. So basically, he couldn't get to me no more. But this is the video about Charles Walker, the false prophet Charles Walker, and he's still on YouTube. If you subscribe to him, unsubscribe and don't watch his videos no more. So it's your boy D Fly. I'll be back with more videos.